I'm gonna be a little rough on you. It might seem like I'm being a little rough, but I'm not picking on you. I'm pushing you. This is a true story. I was at a church conference and the speaker said that he was on a train. He saw this little 5-year-old kid running up and down the train, acting a fool. Probably like Doug when he was a little kid. Running up and down. Running up and down the aisle, acting a fool, wouldn't listen, crying and whining, and he wanted to take him to Suplex City, but he didn't because he was 5. And this is a true story. This is what the mom did. 5 years old. He said he looked like he was 5. Kid could have a full conversation with you. The mom pulls out her breast, starts breastfeeding the kid. Exactly, her face right there, 5 years old. 5 years old being breastfed. Exactly, his face too. Now get this. That's the case with some of us. Some of us that have been of the faith for 10, 15, 20 years, still needing to be fed. And that's why we're not going, not making, not teaching. We haven't learned to feed ourselves so that we can feed others like a mama bird. The author of Hebrews chapter 5 verses 12 and 14 says this, "For though by this time you ought to be teachers, you need someone to teach you again the basic principles of the oracles of God. You need milk, not solid food, for everyone who lives on milk is unskilled in the word of righteousness since he's a child. But solid food is for the mature, for those who have their powers of discernment, trained by constant practice to distinguish good from evil." Listen, if you're not growing, you're shrinking. If you can't feed yourself after being a Christian for 5 years tops, what are you doing? If you're not going, what are you doing? If you're not making disciples, what are you doing? If you're not teaching, then what are you doing? Because that's the mission.